Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. I'm Nick, and I'm a top author on TradingView with over 190k reputation points. In this video, I will be speaking about NZDUSD. Now, as usual, to keep the video as educational as possible, first I will be covering the technical aspect for this market. Then we will be moving to the order flow by looking at the commitment of traders, so the COT data. So essentially what hedge funds and the big players in the market are doing and how they're moving their orders. And by the end of the video, by using a combination of these two different types of analysis, we will try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for the next potential move here for this pair. So this is definitely a video you do not want to miss. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. This is the place to be for high quality free trading education. Now, without further ado, let's jump straight onto the charts. Starting here from the monthly time frame, what we can see is that at the moment we have a market which is testing a quite strong historical support and demand area. From here, in fact, all these previous rejections to the upside have been created. At the moment, the market tested the exact same level, already started rejecting it to the upside. So in a situation like this, we could expect more potential bullish price action to be created away from this zone. So the monthly time frame definitely seems quite bullish. Now, let's drop down on the weekly time frame and see what we have. Well, from a weekly perspective, what we can notice is that we just had a break of structure to the upside. In fact, clearly we had a market which was in a bearish trend, creating lower lows and lower highs. Now we just had the break above the zone. So this break to the upside above this previous high just confirmed a shift from a bearish trend to now a bullish trend. Now, in a situation like this, what we could expect is potentially to see a correction, retesting this previous resistance turn support, and then some potential continuation to the upside away from this level. Dropping down on the daily time frame, what do we see? Now, from a daily perspective, I did speak about NZDUSD quite a few times in the past. I spoke about it after this impulse and correction. From here, I explained all the reasons for which we could expect this rejection to the upside. Again, after this impulse and correction, from here, I explained all the reasons for which we could expect a potential continuation to the upside, creating a new daily higher high. And in fact, that is exactly what the market is currently creating. And by the way, I will link in the description these previous analysis so you can go and check them out for more free education. However, at the moment, what do we have and where we have the new structure the market has been creating? Now, before we continue going deeper into what we have from a technical perspective, first, let's go and see what we have when it comes to the commitment of traders. So what hedge funds and the big players in the market are doing precisely on the NZD. Now, the first thing we have to keep in mind is that if we're looking at the data for the NZD, actually we are already looking at NZDUSD because all currencies on the spot are traded against the USD. And what we can see here is that with the last reports, net positions have been massively increased. We went from having minus 13.5k net positions up to minus 1.3k net positions, showing how institutions have been moving back to the bullish side for NZDUSD. And we can notice, in fact, how just with the last report, they added 3,300 longs and closed 6,500 shorts. So on the NZDUSD, institutions are definitely moving back to the bullish side, making it stronger. So let's keep that in mind and move back to the technical aspect of the chart. And by the way, if you still haven't, make sure that you join my free Telegram channel, which you find linked in the description, so you never miss new updates. Now back to the analysis. Well, here in the daily time frame, what we can notice is that the market is currently testing exactly the previous high. From here, all the previous move to the downside was created. At the moment, the market is testing exactly the same zone. So if we get a break above this level, at that point, all this previous resistance would actually become support exactly at this zone. So if we get a successful break above this level after the break on the retest of the previous resistance turn support, in my opinion, that is where we have high probabilities of getting more institutional longing, at that point further increasing the probabilities of a potential rejection to the upside away from this level. Because until the market will remain here at the previous high, there's always the possibility for the creation of a double top. However, if we get a break above on the retest, this support increases the probabilities of a potential rejection to the upside away from the level. And considering that at that point we would have an impulse and a correction, and after an impulse, if you want to measure the correction, you have to take your Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse leg. This would give us also the confluences of the Fibonacci levels inside of this previous resistance turn support, therefore creating a confluence of support, because we would have both the Fibonacci levels and the horizontal support both lining up in the same area of price. So if we get this break and retest, what would I expect in a situation like this? Well, as usual, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily timeframes combined with the COT data, those are the best timeframes when it comes to the directional aspect of the market. However, when it comes to identifying early shifts in the trend of a market, at that point, the best timeframes for that are the intraday timeframes, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, what I would expect is that if this market would shift from an intraday bearish to a bullish market, at that point, I wouldn't be surprised to see a potential push higher away from this level. Now, if you want to learn more, I really suggest that you go and check out the transparentfxtrading.com website, which you find linked in description. From here, in fact, you will have the possibility to gain access to my entire courses. You will also have the possibility to gain access to one-on-one live private mentoring directly with me, the VIP market breakdowns with the Telegram signals, the COT data software, which is precisely the one that we used in this video, the trading station software, which puts together everything that you need as a trader all in one interface. And if you continue to scroll down the website past the testimonials, you will see that you have the possibility to join and gain automatically access with email and password that you will create during the sign-up process. So I really suggest that you go and check it out as soon as possible. The link is in the description and I will see you in it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and also let me know in the comments below any new pairs or topics that you would like me to cover in the next videos. And I will see you in my next breakdown.